Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your boy ZT back at it again with the highly anticipated and lovable What If? What if Deku was the ultimate weapon part 2? You guys killed it with the support on the last video. My god. 164 subscribers, 27 likes. Bro, you killed it. And I'm sorry for the late upload schedule. I know I had some things to do, school and stuff, and that bullshit. I'm a college student, so yeah, not a lot of time here. And my commute between my school and home, it's around 70 kilometers, so it's kind of tough. But today you'll be getting the part 2 for this wave. As always, drop a like if you want to see part 3. Comment down below. You killed it in the comments, bro. I love y'all so much. The supports in the comment section was amazing. And share it with your friends, show them the video if they enjoyed it. We are the anime community. We gotta support each other. So yeah, let's get back into the video. Last time in What If Deku was the Ultimate Weapon Part 2. We stopped at Deku at age 13 and his ability furthering more and more and becoming more powerful. He learns more fighting styles except for the Drunken Fist and the Deadpool style, the bullshit style. Deadpool has a fucked up way of fighting, bro. He can start dancing and beat your ass. So yeah, he learned those. So we jump into Deku at age 13. He furthermore learned from Aizawa how to communicate with others. He replies in short answers. Sometimes it's a little bit of a broken language. He misplaces words because he does not do much talking, and he find it hard to express himself with others, and he's like a robot actually. So the three people who he furthered his relationship with were his mother, Aizawa, and All Might. These are gonna play a major factor in his growth as a human being. So, first of All Might took him under his wing and taught him how to fight and how to properly be a hero. He gave him the ropes of being a hero. He actually took him on 2 to 3 patrols in the city, showed him the ropes, showed him the city better. So he gave him some tips and tricks to do it. And he told Deku that always rescuing people is always first. Not killing, not fighting villains. If you see a villain and you see someone injured, save the injured person, then take care of the problem, which is the villain. Second of all, Deku, the one who he finds himself closer to was Aizawa. Deku actually has a friendship with him. Kind of a friendship, awkward. They keep staring at the sky, not talking, but they bonded over that. So, sorry about that. So Deku see him as a friend, even though he does not know what a friend is. He is an acquaintance, but he is closer to a friend than anyone else. And last but not least, his mother. His mother got used to Deku not showing emotions and not knowing how to display it. But she showed him how to mimic others, how to mimic the emotions like happiness, grief, and compassion to others. She taught him those three. She tried to explain it with words, but he did not understand them. He need to experience it first. So plus Deku does not have. He can't go to school because he knows everything in the curriculum of from the beginning of time to the end of time. He knows everything. He can pick up a subject and he will finish it in a day. That's how smart the nanites are. They keep on pushing his body. Deku's quirk grew a lot more. He now can create from his hand projectiles. They are not strong, but they are good at medium range to close range. And he has a better use for his blades, which come from his hand, which is his primary weapon. He's like the motherfucking Wolverine on this bitch. So yeah, we're gonna jump into the Deku from the age of 13 to 15. So he is 15 years old. The entrance exam for UA. Deku was recommended to the school, but All Might said he needs to be in the field, improve himself just like any other student. So Deku accepted that, and the day of the entrance exam came. There were three teachers there, which kept an eye on Deku in the stadium. They were hidden. There was Aizawa and All Might, and the number two hero Hawks, which kept to the skies and kept watch on Deku if something happened. So they kept an eye on him. Before that, Deku in the entrance, he was walking like normal, and then he looked around to see this huge ass building with so much, a lot of kids his age, but they look cheerful. They look ready to take the exams. They look kind of excited for it. But Deku does not feel anything. He feels like this is a job ordered by All Might to do it so he can be the hero. He wanna make his government proud, the people who take care of him proud. So yeah, it is a job for him. So Deku went into the exam. He did not meet Rocket because Deku is not a bumbling idiot like in the anime. So he went, and President Mike did the explanation of the hero mark exam, and Deku before that aced the written exam. He got 100%. He even fixed the grammar and bullshit that they did on the exam. The rights, he fixed them up and gave his paper. He got 100%. So we jump into the mock battle. Everyone is preparing and Deku is staying behind them all. The other examinees thought that he was creeping all because he's more like a robot. He moves awkwardly. He stays to the shadows. And then President Mike said, in a real battle, there's no go. Run! And everybody started running. Deku got the cue and started moving from shadow to shadow, running as fast as he can, even surpassing Ida's speed. And he summoned his blades from his hand and took to the shadow, assassinating the robots, cutting them. While he was doing that, the other kids reached the middle of the ground of the playground, and they saw him and saw the wreckage he caused. Bruh, when they looked, it was almost like 60 robots were destroyed. Deku was going ham on that ass. He was ripping, tearing like a beast unleashed, like a beast who was cornered and now is unleashed on its prey to devour. So then Deku got a sense of danger. It was the huge robot. So Deku was starting to back up, and other kids started noticing the huge villain robot and started running. But Deku, at the last moment, he turned his head to see Uraka impaled with a rod in her leg, and she's screaming her face off. She is in so much pain that it reminded Deku of the first time he got experimented on, and something inside Deku woke up. It was pure, it was unadulterated, it was rage like none other before, and Deku's eyes turned red, bloodshot red, and he lunged at the huge robot, ripping and tearing like the Doom guy. He started ripping him piece by piece by piece. And then when he got done, he started looking at the people around him, and he started growling at them. Hawks was the first one to notice. He came flying down at Deku, but Deku's nanites and his reaction speed was faster than the speed of Hawks, so he dodged him and he ripped some of the Hawk's feathers off. And then he kept on his mad dog act, breathing and panting, showing his teeth and his blade soaked with oil and ripped metal and wire. And then was All Might. He got into a fist battle with All Might, the last, and he pushed All Might to the max, which made All Might back off. Then the last one was Aizawa. In this one, Deku started battling Aizawa, and then Aizawa fucked up and Deku stabbed him. Then Deku broke from his rage and bloodlust and looked at Aizawa. And then he touched Aizawa's face and started crying. He was grieving over them, over what he did. Then he pulled his hand from Aizawa's torso. The injury was not fatal, by the way. And then he looked at the blood in his hand and he started breaking down, crying, Sorry, sorry, what did I do? And he started hitting his head, hitting his head. And then All Might, seeing that opening, came from behind and chopped Deku in the neck, knocking him out. The exam was over. Deku, Aizawa taken care of by a recovery girl, and then Aizawa grabbed All Might by the shoulder and he got him to talk. All Might, there were two emotions. That was rage and grief when he hurt me. I don't know what happened, but we need to talk to the kid now. Then the exam was over. Uraka got taken care of, but Deku did not get the rescue point because he was a bigger danger than the robot himself. But his points on the destruction he caused can get him into UA. He did pretty good. Deku woke up in the nursery room, surrounded by All Might, his mother, Aizawa, like nothing happened. And then, while Deku's eyes turned to Aizawa and he threw his hand to him. Aizawa grabbed it and said, Don't worry, kid, nothing happened. It's okay. And then All Might said, What happened there, kid? Deku said, Red. Remember, red. Pain. 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 11 years ago. Pain. And he started shaking violently. Then his mother gave him a hug, which got him to calm down. And then Aizawa said, Kid, you cried when you hit me, when you stabbed me. You cried. Why? Deku looked at Aizawa and said, Friend. Hurt friend does not want to do that. Aizawa said, You see me as a friend, kid? Deku nodded. And then Aizawa walked up to Deku and he put his hand on his head. Don't worry, kid. I see you as a friend too. And Deku did not know how to feel about that. So All Might said, I'm gonna take good care of you, kid. You are under my watchful eye and Aizawa's eyes. You are and then said the exam result will be coming in 2 weeks. Deku, in the meantime, he went into the special ground for training. He did more training and he started wondering to himself, I need want to go out. And he waited until dark fell and Deku escaped his room and started wandering the streets. He did not want to fight anybody. He just was walking in embracing the beauty of the city at night. He looked for answers for his problems, but nothing came up. Deku made that his mission for 2 weeks. He started walking down the streets and coming down in the morning. He has stamina. He does not need to sleep. He is a machine, actually. Pretty much a machine. The nanites in his brain kill the tiredness and keep on making him drive. He can sleep, but he chooses not to. He thinks that it is a waste of time. So the results came in and he was pronounced the first at the battle exam with 112 destruction points, venom points, and the second best was Bakugo with 80 venom points. He was accepted and congratulated by All Might and Aizawa and his mom. Then the first day rolled. Deku got used to his black outfit. So he asked the teacher and principal Nezu if he can please keep on his colors. So Nezu accepted. accepted that. So they made a special suit for him, which is black, totally black from head to toe. And Deku has his green hair as always, and the dead eyes of a fish, if you know. So he went to school. He got into class 1A, and he heard the shouting of eyes of Baku and Ida. Then he felt threatened and he popped his claws. Then said to remembered All Might what he said, don't pop your claws in school except in hero training, and he retracted them like nothing happened and he entered the class. Ida, by seeing Deku, he felt a chill running down his spine. He witnessed the brutality, the beast inside Deku, and it took all three heroes All Might and everyone to put him down. Then he looked at Deku. He did not want to approach him. And then Bakugo looked at Deku and said, what's wrong with the freak? And then Ida looked at Bakugo. You don't want to say that to that kid. He went toe to toe with All Might, the number 2 hero, and Aizawa, and another person which we don't know. And he almost defeated them. Bakugo said, what? You're tripping, man. Stop with the bullshit. And then Uraraka from behind touched the Deku, which made Deku jump into attack position, and then said, whoa, calm down. I just want to say thank you for what you did for me. You actually helped me, even though you went out of control, but you helped me. What's your name? Deku said, X. X. Uraraka said, X? That's pretty weird name, but kinda dig it. You're not from here? Deku said, Japan. I'm from Japan. The name is X. And then Uraraka said, that name has a story behind it. I don't want to make you think about it too much, but we'll talk later. Then Deku looked around the class and he saw a beautiful girl with black silky hair in a ponytail, and he felt something in his heart. His heart started pounding and he touched it, said, what's wrong? The nanites inside his head, inside his body started going haywire, trying to fix the problem, but the problem was not there. He was bewitched by Momoyayu Rozu. He looked at her and she looked at him with kind eyes, and Deku kept on looking at him. Then Aizawa said, X, go to your seat from behind. Deku said, okay. And he went to sit, and I'ma be leaving this part of this what if here. I hope you enjoyed the second part. If you want to see another what if you want to see this what if continue, drop likes like there is no tomorrow, and I'll be here to provide. Sorry about the coughing, I have something. So if you want to see, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friend. This is your boy Xenon ZT. I love you to death, and I'll see you in the next part. See ya.